Hi. Did anybody see the Real Housewives of Miami? Anyone? Well, if you did, I have a little response to it because I've been dying to talk about it and okay, because everybody who knows me knows that I was born and raised in Miami because I talk about it all the time. I talk about Miami like it's my child. I am so defensive of it, and it's because of people like the Real Housewives of Miami. Okay, they're they're absurd, and I just want to start by saying that one of the ladies, the older lady who's blonde, who's named like Leah or like Leia, like Princess Leia. I don't know. Okay, she's the one who's trying to move to like Star Island. She lives 2 blocks away from me, right? And she lives in Coral Gables, which is where I live. And she has like the meanest Dobermans in the world. They're horrible. So she's a bitch. Like her husband's like this big shot lawyer, and like she's like super old, and like she's like a nobody. And they try to make her seem like she's like so important. I don't even know why she's on the show. But other than that, the problem with that show is that they really, yeah, Miami's super flashy and stupid sometimes, but but sorry, my mom was going downstairs, so I got distracted. No, Miami. Here's the thing: what happens is that people don't give Miami any credit for, there are good things that come along with being flashy and very show and having a lot of money. And the city, for sure, has more money than people know what to do with. And but the good thing that comes from that is the fact that people are always trying to like one up the Joneses. They're not even trying to keep up with the Joneses. They're trying to like one up everybody. So what happens is that, obviously there's a lot of like innovation, and there's a lot of culture, and businesses are constantly developing, and that's what brings a lot of people here, is that it's constantly moving forward, and it's kind of like a mix probably between LA, I've never been there, and New York City. There's a lot of good things about Miami. The art is phenomenal, and I don't think they really show a lot of that. They only show one section of it, Miami Beach and Star Island, which is like all glitz and glamour and like new money, and it's not what Miami is like actually about. Miami has the most culture of any city that I've ever seen in the entire United States. You are constantly meeting people who speak different languages. If you don't know Spanish, you're like, who are you? You can't really get by without knowing Spanish. You have to know at least a little bit, and and it benefits you to like talk to people from like other countries, and because they're interesting, and a lot of people immigrated here and have this like great story to tell, and there aren't like rednecks in Miami. You just kind of don't belong if you're like not willing to. The one thing that like they don't have on that show is they don't really show a lot of diversity. They really make it seem like it's just like Hispanics, and that's not the case. Like, why not have like a black person on the show, why not have like an Asian person? That's the thing. It's not really a good reflection of Miami because it's just showing that like one upper class, like new money housewife, and it's a ridiculous show. Like, I will continue to watch it just because like I feel like this, I don't know, I like the fact that people at least are getting to see like what it is, like visually, like they're able to see like what Miami looks like, because it does actually look like that. And I don't know, this video is going on, but I just wanted to say that I want everybody to at least come to Miami once, because whether I mean, depending on whether you're into like art, music, food, I mean, the South Beach Food and Wine Festival is incredible. Art Basel in December is, if you're into art, I mean, it's like the one place that is worth going to in the country, I think, for art, because I mean, people from like all over the world, art collectors, art dealers, art handlers, artists, everybody comes to Miami for that event in December. So I would recommend going for that for sure. If you're into architecture, the architecture is incredible, whether you like old like Spanish houses, or the nouveau riche big McMansion type of thing. It's like all here. I live in an old Spanish house. And obviously Coral Gables is like my favorite. It's like beautiful. It's my favorite. Anyway, don't let the Real Housewives throw you off. You should definitely come visit Miami. Everybody. I'm constantly trying to get people to come visit here, and not a lot of them do. But I hope that you come visit, and I hope that you continue watching the show just to like kind of know what it's about. Miami's all about, and that's all. All right, bye.